What is going on, YouTube and anime fans? It's your favorite builder on my wings with another video, and today we are going to do something a little special. And I just found out the Witch from the Mercury has a short story on their website, so it's kind of like little narration or maybe like a prologue. And I believe someone has mentioned in the comments before that there is a little bit, I guess you can say it's something between the prologue and as well as the where the anime starts. So I thought it'd be nice to do a little audiobook so you guys don't have to read it. And also, by the way, before I get started, everything is going to be translated from Google, so I don't know how accurate the reading is. So I apologize for my reading ahead of time, but it should get the gist of it, and I'm excited for it. All right, so this is basically on the gwitch.net website, and it looks like it's a music novel audiobook. I'm not really too sure what it is. So let's get into it, and yeah, this is based off the website, so I'm going to be reading it to you guys. Opening theme, Yoasabi Blessing, original novel, Cradle Star. Original, Hajime Yayate, Yoshiyuki, Tomino, written by Ichiro Okashi. I assume that's the person who wrote the story itself. The Mercury orbital base, Pebi Colombo 23 orbits the orbit around Mercury, which is unstable due to the gravity of the sun with a delicate balance. Mercury is only 57.91 million kilometers from the sun, and direct exposure to its heat would quickly boil your blood. Controversially, if you enter the shadow of Mercury, it will be extremely cold, exceeding minus 100 degrees, and it's definitely not the place for humans to live. In addition, powerful charged particles from the sun intermittently malfunction the system. On Mercury, where even the slightest error can kill, the solar wind is deadly. The buzzing sound is heard, and the lighting in the hangar turns dark red. The entire base went into emergency mode due to the alarm caused by the solar flare. Sletta came inside the pitch black base. 6-year-old Saretta is afraid of the dark red lights. At times like this, Sletta often comes into me. Ariel, can you let me in? Ariel, my name. It's a secret from the outside, but it's the Gundam type mobile suit. When Sletta comes to see me, it's when her mother is busy with work. Mercury now has no children other than Saretta. That's why I'm Soletta's only friend. Ariel, play the game. Saretta only operates my console and displays the game screen. What game are you going to play today? Shooting guy. Today is the day I'm going to beat my mother. Saretta's mother is my developer and also my Gundam test pilot. Perhaps because of that, both Mother and Soletta are good at this kind of game. I wonder if Sletta played this game for the first time when she was 4 years old. 2 years have passed since then. Soretta's skill is best on Mercury, except for her mother. The score keeps going up. He have lifted his arms again. Ariel, look! High score. Slater shakes the sheet happily. Slater, my little pilot. One day, 9-year-old Soretta came to me crying when he said he was bullied by the old man from Mercury. But Sletta doesn't talk to her mother. Why? Because I'm worried. The mother escaped to Mercury with her daughter alone. Even though I've been sheltered, not all of them are friendly. It is said that there are quite a few elderly people who insisted on their expulsions so that they would not have troubles. Still, to Sletta and her mother, Mercury, I have no choice but to live here. Hey, Ariel! What? What kind of place is the Earth? Saretta has known only Mercury since she can remember. That's why she's so curious about life on Earth sphere, which she sees in the library. Schools, towns, friends, and children. Things that are taken for granted in the global sphere are not here. There is only the daily life of mining resources while being frightened by the solar wind. If you continue to live like that, the old people of the Mercury will be rough. See the library? And showed Saretta a menu. She chose her favorite anime. Anime, movies, and novels are all set in the global sphere. Saretta could forget about Mercury while watching the 30 minutes. After watching her favorite anime, Saretta muttered softly, 1 if you run away, 2 if you go forward. That's what Saretta got from her mother. And Saretta was 5 years old. Mother said to Saretta, who tried to escape from her injection, listen, Saretta, if you run from injections, you don't have to. Yeah, it doesn't hurt, but you can get it. Yeah, Then what will happen if you give me an injection? There are other things you can get. For example, your mother will be happy. Hmm? That's why adults aren't afraid of injections. That's right. Is it connected? Yes, two or more. Since then, that word has become a spell that pushes Seretta's back. Those words must have been the same for my mother. A single woman with a small threader, her own spell that must fought on this Mercury. One if you run away, two if you move forward. Seta repeats quietly once again. She gently untangles a tangled thread. I'm waiting for the spell to work. Until the courage permits Seretta's body and breaks her curse from her fear. Alright, Seretta can get out of me by herself, because Mother's words are strong. Ariel, preparations for emergency launch. Accidents on the surface of Mercury near the Chao Munfu mining base. A mobile craft that is the mining resource has gone missing. I'm sorry I'm late. 11-year-old Sarita jumps into the cockpit. Sunlight is active. Observation of the high proton phenomena. No problem with the surface fall. Hurry up! Mercury is still a dangerous place for humans to live. That's why every time an accident happens, we're called out. Because we are the best duo on Mercury. She has saved the lives of the old people many times. Thanks to that, more and more appreciate Mother and Sarita, and few old people treat them aggressively like before. No object on the decent trajectory. Launch authorized. Okay, Ariel, after launch transition to surface descent maneuver immediately. We flew out in the gate into space. The scorching sun, it hits the aircraft at once. Sarita immediately jumps into the shadow of the crater, and that will avoid direct sunlight. We were rushed to the scene of the accident throughout the shadow of the crater. How long has it been since we lost signal? 97 minutes. No, signal. Current positions unknown. Hurry up, Sleta. Operations, controller, Melissa. Pelda begged it was her husband, Ergo Preda, who was lost. Ergo is still the #1 old man who has a hard time with Sarita. In addition to his original opposition to hiding, her mother's recent promotion has made Ergo a subordinate to her mother. I don't understand the circumstances, but it doesn't mean that he can be bullied by Sarita. He is an immature old man. But Sarita answered immediately, "It's okay, Melissa. Leave it to me. Sarita is a good girl." We head to the side while avoiding the sun. Sarita knows which terrain is short to use mountain ranges, valleys, rifts, and Mercury, and which routes are the least taxing on the aircraft. He caught the signal. I display the signal data on the monitor. I found it. I'll collect it now. Immediately, heat from the sun and high energy particles attack the aircraft. If this situation continues, I will be in trouble. Sarita calmly looks around, immediately finds the mobile craft, and it seems that there is a collapse accident during the excavation work. I can't do the airframe. The mobile craft is caught in the collapsed sediment. There is no choice but to try to pry open the cockpit and rescue only the pilot. Sarita pulled out his beam saber. Ariel, I will adjust the output. Slutter throttles the output. If you make a mistake, the whole pilot will be disconnected. The beam saber gently touches the machine, carefully cuts the cockpit part as it is. It's like a surgeon's cautious beam saber handling. Nothing is said from the control of the Mercury base. Rather than giving poor instructions, he knew that it would be more correct to leave it this letter. Mr. Ergo, can you hear me? I'm here to help. I'm here to help you. However, Sarita didn't seem offended and gently took Ergo out of the mobile craft. Mr. Ergo, do you have air? I think there is. I'm not lying. If Sarita says 4 minutes, it's 4 minutes. Close your eyes, please. There's nothing wrong with Ergo's spacesuit. This will keep me for 4 minutes. Proceed through the cracks in the ground sewing. I heard Ergo screaming, "Oh!" Sarita is doing it calmly, but she has speed. She has a speed that ordinary people are afraid of. But to say she hears screams is to say that she has run out of air. She has a good confirmation of survival. But to say she hears screams is to say she hasn't run out of air. Sarita shoots the cliff with a beam rifle. The cliff splits, revealing another chasm beyond. It's a shortcut. The gate of the Chao Monfu base comes into view. The gate slowly opens to let us in. Jumped in. Just 4 minutes to resident residential area through the three airtight doors. It's just let us said. Everyone at this base was waiting inside the gate of residential area. Soretta confirms that there is air and lowers the Ergo. Don't be silly. You've been rude to the old man. You thought I could die, yells Ergo. Helmet removed. I'm fine, old man. Melissa ran in and hugged Ergo. Welcome back, Ergo. Ergo calmed down his wife and hugged him. I'm home. Everyone who came to pick me up was relieved. Welcome back, Soletta. My mother appeared on the monitor. Mom, are you back home? She often goes to Earth Sphere. She had just returned after a long absence, and she had seen her daughter in action. Well done, Serena, Mom. I'm proud of you. Thanks to the aerials you made. It looks up to my expectations, Mom. How long can you stay this time? But the last time Soletta celebrated her birthday with her mom was when she was 11. Soletta turned 15. Her mother is busy as ever, going back and forth between Earth and Mercury. She can't be with her daughter. Soletta, even on her own birthday. Hey, Ariel! The lonely Soletta became more and more shut up inside me. What is school like? Come on. I never even been there either. Like this comic. That's fiction. And the comic is a little old. School. I want to go to. At 15, Soletta's main interest in school. There are lots of children around the same age, and every day is exciting and fun. Schools depicted in the comics and movies will look sparkling. But hey, Soletta, we can't go back to Earth. You don't know, but their mother is called a witch over there, and is shunned all over the world. If I find out that it's a Gundam, it will be destroyed immediately. So your dreams don't come true. But it's okay. I'll be with you forever. Even if you don't have school friends, I'll be with you. Hey, Ariel, if I could only go to school, Soretta said softly. Let's go together. After a long absence, her mother returned to Mercury. Soletta is overjoyed. She has reported what she learned and she preserved while her mother was away. She's already 16, but she fell asleep early, like a child. That night, my mother came to the hangar alone. There's no one but me. Welcome back, Mother. It's been a long time since we've been alone. Soletta, it was a pleasure. I'm home, Ariel. Please be happy. The door is open. Door? What is it, Mother? The Mobile Suit Duel will be held at the Astacacia College of Technology. The winner of the duel will marry Diling's only daughter. Diling is the president of the Benelink Group. This Mercury base is owned by the Benelink Group. That's why the people of Mercury hesitate to accept us. But it is the President Deling who labeled them witches and witch-hunted mothers. Ariel, you guys go to school. You guys? With me? No way. Sarita? It's no good, Mother. I'm fine, but Threada is no good. That girl is such a nice girl. But it's revenge. Let's do it alone. Don't involve the Threader. But my mother can't hear me. Look, everyone, our daughter will take revenge. The next day, Sarita, who didn't know anything, happily came to report. Listen, Ariel, I can go to school. She knows because she asked her mother last night. My mother did the enrollments procedures. She told me to study hard to make Mercury better. I'll do my best. I'll make Mercury a place where no one dies. She's inviting me to towns, shops, and schools. Oh, you don't know anything. I want to tell you what happened. Your mother is using you as a tool for revenge. But I can't go against her mother, because she is my birth mother. But I can't do it properly? I never had any human friends, and I might not even able to study at all. Sarita's anxiety spilled out. It's scary. I know, I only know Mercury. My mom says she can't come with me. Yes, Sarita, it's ridiculous to go to school by yourself now. You can study on Mercury without you. Everyone on Mercury would be in trouble. I'm not going to be your mother's tool. The curse doesn't have to be inherited. Maybe I should refuse. If I go, I can't fail. The entrance fee isn't free. I mean, I'm going to ruin my mother's face. What should I do? I declined. I ran away. Well, what should I do? I can't think of anything. I should go. But run, Soletta. Run away. Even though she shouldn't have heard my voice like that. Soretta responded to my words. 1, if you run away. 2, if you go. Right, Ariel? Surprise. Soretta said she would not run away. But when she was little, she cried all the time. And now Soletta, who escaped into me, is facing forward. Turn her mother's words into her own power. That's right, Soletta. You've grown up. I'm no longer the little girl that was hiding inside me. I thought she would be watching over me all this time, but I was taught by Soretta. Hey Ariel, I'm sure you'll get more than two if you keep going. Of course, you'll study, and you can go on dates with friends and seniors. Nice, Soretta. It's much better to count the things you want to count the things you lose, even if the reason I go to school is to take revenge on my mother. Even if it was my mother's words that encouraged me. Seta, you should grab a lot than that. Let's go, Ariel. If we're together, we'll be fine. Of course, we are together, because we are family. With the meaning of the agreement, I blinked the monitor display twice. The end. Wow. Okay, I'm just gonna have to say that was amazing. Holy shoot. That was crazy. That was insane. Like, that really brings in a whole new twist, and it gives you an idea what is going on in the first episode. And between the prologue, you'll find out from the gap between 4 and 16 years old and what is going on. And it's so much darker when you read it, because I wish they showed this, because like this is really good material. And it's coming from the perspective of the Ariel Gundam, which is insane, which makes it really good. So they personified the Ariel Gundam. And a lot of times when you watch episode 1, you'll figure out like why Soretta is so attached to the Ariel Gundam, right? You notice that they've been together. Like literally that's been her only friend. It's crazy. And you wonder why the mom isn't there. And you really know that the mom is going to be taking revenge, and that's going to be crazy. And that's another video I'm going to get into, because this specific story is actually based on another, I want to say a mythology or another story that's been made, which I'll get into that next video. But this is insane, and I'm so excited what's going to happen. And it's like it's going to get good. It's going to get really, really good, and I can't wait to get into it. Anyways, if you guys really enjoy this video, make sure you like and subscribe below. And if you have your thoughts on it, please comment as well, because this is a really, really good story. And I'm really excited what's going to happen these few weeks on what's going to happen. But anyways, thank you so much for watching, and see you guys in the next video. Bye.
Hey, I was watching that.